Okay, one second. I'm just gonna do something real quick. And then we'll start. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, I think we're finishing up the romance, the rom-com route. I think we rejected Kyoshka on the last one.
Up and atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 76 days. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your life.
Sorry, I was adjusting my mic. The Tsubasa chapter begins today. Tsubasa would be making her move from now until day 100. I'm feeling positive. I know my time with Tsubasa will be as unforgettable as my time with Kulala and Kyoshka. Are we an asshole? I need to be upfront and open with her to make that happen. Wait, what? I stuck to that determination as I committed to making this alarm clock. It would be the same determination that I would insert the screws in the right places and slot in the screwdriver to tighten them down. I'm going to confront this project head on. Huh? It happened this morning, no sooner than I'd resolved myself to commit. Hey, let's make the best of our time together, okay? Tsubasa had come to my room. Yeah, of course. I know I just got here, but can I tell you something or warn you? Warn me? Yeah, it's like the opposite of telling you how committed I am, so I guess it's closer to a warning. I'm not sure I follow, but go ahead. Thanks, so I had the same dream as Kulala and Kyoshka, so of course you've been on my mind, but I'm not feeling quite as proactive or looking to marry you like they were. I guess I just want to spend our 25 days together and make some nice memories. Right. I felt a little let down given that I had just resolved myself to giving this an earnest shot, but it wasn't like I was going to demand that she take this seriously and try to make me fall in love with her. That wasn't what I wanted anyway. Anyway, I came up with my own ideas for what we can do during our time, so come with me. So here we are. Tsubasa told me that anything too romantic would make her feel embarrassed. So she suggested we do a little tinkering with machinery together. Apparently she will continue working on some massive complicated machine that looks like a jet engine, no? Meanwhile, on her recommendation, I started making an alarm clock as a beginner project. We worked quietly. In total, utter silence, actually. Oh, sorry, I was so focused, time just completely got away from me. How long have we been at this? Almost 2 hours, I think. Yikes, sorry, everything else disappears when I'm working with machines. How's yours coming along? It's not. I'm painfully aware of how inept at this I am. Really? But the fun part of doing this is pushing it on until you finally get it done. Don't let this put you off. Let's give it another try tomorrow. Sure, catch you tomorrow then. Yeah, see you. And again, I know we don't have that much time together, but I hope we have fun. Yeah, me too. What if we get shot down? It's a twist. Instead of us shooting people down, we get shot down at the end.
Up and troops! Time to get prepared. Be ready to...
I was working in silence with Tsubasa yet again today. With her was maybe a stretch. We were basically just occupying the same space. Still, even that was enough to make me a bit nervous. I was alone with a girl who had feelings for me. I straightened my posture more so than when I was alone. I worried if maybe it was coming off as unnatural. But as we continued to work, my self-consciousness gradually faded away. By the way, I want details. Huh? About what? About what's gone down so far in this game of romance. How did things go with Kulala and Kyoshika? How did things with Kulala and Kyoshika go? Of course, you don't have to tell me anything that's private. Right. I wasn't sure what I could tell her. It wasn't that I didn't know what was private and what was fair game, but I had a feeling I wouldn't be able to accurately express our experiences or my feelings no matter how I summed it up. But I couldn't exactly tell her that, so despite my discomfort, I gave her a rough rundown of my time with Kulala and Kyoshika. Wow, that's crazy. I did hear the rumors, but those two were seriously intense about it. Like I told you though, I could never do anything like that. Right. I can't really imagine you being like that either somehow. That reminds me, can I ask you if you've ever been in love? Huh? In love? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. No, that's not it. I'm just not totally sure if you could really call it love. That's fine, let me hear it. I don't mind if it's not exactly love. Okay then. It's so totally typical, right? Is it gonna be a machine? I admired an upperclassman from afar. I thought he was so cool. Oh, like the kind of thing that happens in a manga. Yeah, that's about it, honestly. Oh. Yeah, that probably doesn't count. See, I told you. Basically, I've never been in love before. That's why I can't be as intense as Kulala or Kyoshika, even though I'm a straightforward person. But I guess I do sometimes have yearnings or whatever. Who cares, right? Well, chatting like this was a nice change of pace. Let's get back to it. Right.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
I was working in silence with Tsubasa yet again
By
today.
the way,
Yeah?
what are you making there anyway?
I hadn't had a chance to ask until now. Oh, it's an engine, a pretty big one. I'm assuming yearnings can be anything in like the way she's talking. Maybe it could just be as simple as wanting to spend time with someone, or like, I don't know. Right. It was indeed a pretty big engine. But why? It's a long story. I told you that my grandpa got me into mechanics, right? Sounds familiar. I did remember hearing about it, but I couldn't remember if it was before or after I left through time. Wait, is this a clue? No, maybe I'm being too suspicious. My answer sounded a little vague due to my hesitation, but Tsubasa continued on, seemingly not noticing. My grandpa runs a workshop. Mostly we focus on cars, but we do some other stuff too. Electric massagers for dogs, specialized dishwashers for wine glasses. Wow, that's an extensive portfolio. Why is it all so niche? But since you asked why I'm working on an engine specifically, I'm kind of testing myself to see what I can do. What do you mean? My grandpa is crazy for machinery just like me, if not more so. He used every spare minute trying to make something new. He made one of these just for fun. For fun? I wanted to keep up with him, so I tried making one before based on what I'd seen of his work, but I failed. But it's been a few years, so I think I might be able to pull it off now. So that's what I mean by testing myself. I see, I hope it works out. Right? Since I'm going to all the effort. Don't give up on your alarm clock either. Keep going until it's done. My progress as of late was horrendous. Honestly, I felt like scrapping the whole thing since yesterday. Maybe she could tell. I'll do what I can. That sounds like quitter talk to me. Anyway, all this talking is making me tired. Why don't we have some tea before we get back to work? Then I'll just... No, it's fine. I'll do it.
Oh.
Sorry.
Me too. Let's forget the tea.
Yeah. We quickly pulled our hands away and resumed working. I was thirsty, so tea had honestly sounded good, but I was too embarrassed to say anything now.
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine. Get prepared. Be ready.
Why am I listening to this? The sound of our tools clattered as if to drown out the silence. I'd gotten used to both being with Tsubasa and being with her in silence. I didn't feel the itch to fill it with small talk. If we happened to come up with a topic, we'd chat as we worked or take a break, and change things up with some conversation. We'd found a rhythm in this tacit understanding.
By the way,
I was the one initiating conversation this time. You're still prone to puking easily, right? Hey, what's up, Tenkai? Very. Why do you ask? I just realized you haven't had any incidents since we started hanging out. Is it because working with machines relaxes you? Oh, is that what it looks like? I'm actually so nervous that I'm really struggling to keep it down. For real? I'm just playing. I'm not saying I'm not a little nervous about this whole love game thing, but I don't feel pukey at all. Maybe romantic stuff doesn't trigger it. Oh, I sure hope that's the case. By the way, has it always been a problem for you? The whole getting sick from being nervous or from emotional things? Not exactly. There was a pretty clear trigger. My mom is what you'd call a tiger mom. What? I had lessons from morning till night when I was a kid. I spent every day studying. Is this a thing? I feel like I've heard of some sort of animal dash mom before, but I don't think it was tiger mom, no? Back then I thought this was normal and I was desperate to meet her expectations. But I guess I didn't have it in me. I'm a really average girl. Even if I tried to cut down on my sleeping hours, I was working myself to the bone just to barely keep up. Sure enough, everything I was holding back came exploding out of me. How do you mean? I was taking piano lessons, but on stage during my recital, I suddenly got so incredibly nauseous. I threw up all over the keys. Ever since then, I've had a sensitive stomach. Oh, but I didn't just suffer on forever after that. My mom must have felt bad because she switched to a more independent approach for my education. After that, I started going to Grandpa's workshop and fell in love with machinery. Sorry, I didn't think it would be such a heavy story. Oh no, it's totally fine. That actually happens quite often. Besides, I'm thankful it did. If it hadn't, I wouldn't have gotten so obsessed with machines, right? Right. That's true, but it was still sad. Is Tiger Mom used mostly for Asian parents?
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready. Be ready to give.
Good morning! Feeling good?
what's with all this energy?
Come on, we've met so many times now. You know I have to mix it up, keep it fresh.
Right.
Well, everybody knows victory and celebration comes after stagnation and frustration. Let's just get right into the same old, same old. Anyway, how goes the romance with Tsubasa? Right. But I seriously can't take it anymore. You're going to tell me it doesn't feel romantic at all, right? But as you spend time together, you'll develop an attraction that you just can't sort out until the very last moment. How many times is this now, anyway? I don't know if that's how this one's going to turn out. She's right about the part where things don't feel romantic with Tsubasa right now, but... Stop that. I know everything. You gotta respect a girl's intuition. Hey, Moko, aren't you being a little weird today? Huh? What? Every fair maiden has days like these. You don't need me to spell it out for you, do you? Oh my god. Anyway, I'm so not in the mood right now. So let's just wrap this. Oh. What now? Even though your predictability is totally boring me, I'm an ally to all the women out there looking for love, so I've done a little string pulling to get you two moving along a little. You should really be looking forward to tomorrow. String pulling? Oh my god, it's so not easy dealing with you slow burn types. Ignoring my questions, Moko listlessly exited the room. Women are such mysteries, Moko included.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Do we have a battle coming up? Hey, maybe let's not do this. It's really not either of our styles. Yeah. This is what Moko meant about pulling strings. I know you guys aren't pool dance party people, but there's a reason cliches never die, okay? They work. Just have a fun little pool date for me. Encouraged by Moko during their meeting yesterday, Tsubasa invited me to the pool, but made sure I knew that it wasn't her idea. Tsubasa was always wearing her work clothes, but now she's in a swimsuit at the pool. It's enough to put a guy on edge. But I guess since we're here, we may as well make the best of it. What should we do? Oh, I know. Want to race across the pool? Hey, that sounds pretty good, but let me warn you, I'm a pretty good swimmer. Wow, I don't usually see you this confident. Now I definitely want to race you. Looking excited, Tsubasa swung her arms around to warm up. Does that mean you're good too? That's for me to know and you to find out. Okay, the loser has to do whatever the winner says. Anything goes? Anything reasonable, at least. If you want to do it yourself, you can't ask for it. Okay, I'm in. All right, then here goes. I was hardly uniquely gifted, but I'd always enjoyed swimming. Part of it was because I could swim faster than most, but the fun for me was the way that it wasn't just about whipping your arms around as fast as possible. You have to think about how to effectively displace the water, about the angle of your arms, your agility, the shape you make with your palms. We're losing, aren't we? Swimming with all those factors in mind maximize the joy of the trial and error experience. Other sports don't give you the sensation of steering yourself like that. It had been a while since I last swam seriously, but I was feeling sharp. Maybe I'm just being overly competitive. I pulled ahead of Tsubasa and touched the opposite edge of the pool. Then I raised my head.
What?
I win!
Come on now. You were crazy fast.
Didn't I tell you? I had swimming lessons as a kid. I wasn't any good at piano or algebra, but I was great at swimming.
Yeah, you never mentioned that.
Well, I won.
And so I was going to have to obey one of Tsubasa's demands, no questions asked.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to...
The pool date yesterday must have been a good change of pace. My head felt clearer than usual, and Tsubasa seemed to be in a good mood too. Aw, thanks for the snipe, Tenkai. But even if the gears were turning in my brain, I felt like I was trying to solve a calculus problem without knowing my formulas.
Are you stuck?
Yeah, big time. I felt like things were going pretty good, but I can't get these gears to mesh right. I wonder what's wrong. Let me take a look.
Oh, of course. This one's tricky. It looks like the gears are angled wrong, but they're stuck because the exterior is warped. Let me borrow it.
Sure.
She took my half-finished alarm clock, and with the dexterity of someone who'd done it a dozen times before, ta-da! She finished the alarm clock in no time at all. You're incredible, Tsubasa. I was genuinely thankful, but at the same time I felt a kind of emptiness seeing all of my hard work rendered irrelevant. Oh, I'm sorry. There's no point if I just do it. I'll put it back how it was. No, it's okay. No, it's not. The enjoyment comes from the feeling you get when you build something with your own two hands and it actually works. She'd barely finished her sentence before she moved so effortlessly that it was like she was rewinding time. And suddenly my alarm clock was back to where it was when I had gotten stuck. Okay, now you try. Yeah. But it's pretty amazing you got this far on your own. You'll be done by tomorrow. I don't know about that, but I sure hope so. What is it?
Well, We got a little too close just now when you showed me your project.
Are you all right? I'm just messing with you. Stop that. It feels too real. Yeah, I don't know when the last time I swam was.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 83rd. Prepare. Be ready to give.
That's amazing. I'm even feeling a little emotional. Come on, that's laying it on thick. But actually, same here. I guess the place where I got stuck yesterday was a bottleneck of sorts. In the span of 2 days, I'd made huge progress in my alarm clock, and before I knew it, I was almost done. Then it all just came together and I was finished. And now it's heartily ticking each second away. I was sure there was no way someone as bad with machines as me would ever get this done, but I guess anything's possible. It happened because you worked hard, Takumi. Seriously, you're awesome. I guess I've always seen swimming as like less of a useful skill because we do live in Nebraska, and more as like a recreational thing or like workout thing. Someone who is not into machinery building an alarm clock from scratch like this is like someone who sucks at sports doing the 50-meter dash in 6 seconds. She's spitting again. Now you're really laying it on thick. I can't let you show me up. I need to get to work. How much longer until you're done with that big thing? If nothing goes wrong, maybe 10 days? I'd be happy if it was done by day 95. Right, well, if my clock is done, then I don't have a project to work on anymore. Why don't I help you if there's anything I can do? Oh, that'd be super helpful. Do you mind? Not at all. I needed some way to pay you back, so this is perfect. Huh? Pay me back for what? Well, I wasn't exactly obsessing over it. I had felt insecure about how bad I was with machinery. You helped me get over that, Tsubasa, so I owe you one. Is it your turn to exaggerate now? Are you messing with me again? Yeah, just joking. You were making me get all embarrassed. Right, fair enough. She is joking, right? Like, I remember as a kid, we used to go to Island Oasis, is what they called it, in Grand Island. Grand Island.
Troops, time. Get prepared. Be ready.
Do we not fight anymore? Is it day 87 where we have a fight, I think?
Are you all right? Is anything bothering you?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Today I am starting to work on a complicated piece of machinery for my first assignment as Tsubasa's assistant. Well, calling it work is being generous. I was just tightening screws on completely unfamiliar parts and filing things down. But help is help, I suppose. It was simple stuff that anyone could still do, but still, keeping my hands busy kept me calmed me down. I wasn't bothered even by the protracted silence.
Hey.
Tsubasa started to speak as she kept working.
This is nice, isn't it? The way the silence doesn't even feel awkward.
Oh, I was just thinking the same thing.
We're on the same wavelength.
For real.
I think...
Get prepared. Be ready to.
Yeah, I think day 87 is a fight, is a battle.
Hello and good day.
Hey.
I have to say it's so wonderful to be alive.
What's up with you?
Nothing really. I just realized that the world's a beautiful place in all its simplicity. Bright smiles on faces and shining stars in the sky are just easy to understand symbols of the very beauty of the world itself. This world is so beautiful, it's worth living in it without reservation. No, it's so beautiful you have to honor it by living unfettered.
Hey!
Did something happen to her? Was there something that made you have this realization, or... You can't ask an innocent girl strange questions like that. Strange questions? Don't you understand anything? I'm free. No more constipation. Oh. This is the big reveal, really? Is eating a lot of protein going to make you constipated? Like protein without fiber, maybe? So that's why she was so moody at our last meeting. By the way, at our last meeting, I was a little backed up, so I might have been a tad crabby. You're not upset, are you? I am so sorry. I'm not. Just glad to hear everything's worked out. I'm even gladder she seems normal today. Anyway, how goes it? How was your time with Tsubasa? It's fun. Maybe you heard from Tsubasa, but I finished my alarm clock. And since yesterday, I've been helping her with the engine she's making. My, oh my. I know the Smoko's smirking and regretted saying as much as I did. I can really tell you're having a lot of fun with Tsubasa. But, how are things going in the romance department? Do you like her?
Hey!
Well, I could. You still don't know? Yeah. The way you can't answer immediately is one of your weak points, but it's also one of the nice things about you. I don't consider that nice. Oh, don't be like that. If you can't answer immediately, it means you're not giving a half-hearted answer either. People are surprisingly prone to letting themselves get swept up in their emotions, especially L-O-V-E, right? It's nice that you don't fall into those cliches. I guess. But, well, that's assuming you make a decision when the time comes, of course. For better or for worse, you have 15 days left at this school and with Tsubasa. Go get him, Tiger. Got it. I'll go and get him as best as I can. But yeah, I feel like swimming is one of those things where I think, like, I'm in agreement with you. Unless there's like a reason for you to like really need to do it on the regular. Like, let's say if you work on a boat or something in like a coastal area, like you probably just can't keep up with swimming unless you have money or like other reasons. Like if I had a ridiculous amount of money, like if money was not an object to me, I think the way I would want to stay in shape is like one of those treadmill pools. Or I mean, I guess if money is not an object, you just have a pool. You know what I mean? Because I feel like swimming is probably one of the better ways to work out because there's no impact on your joints for one thing, or there's less impact, I should say. There's still wear on your joints. But there's less impact on your joints, and then it's like, I don't know. It's like a full body sort of workout. Today I'm working on the engine with Tsubasa again. Tsubasa's engine is looking like it might be done ahead of schedule. Though I doubt it has anything to do with my assistance, her face is like blue, though. She was expecting me to be done by day 95, but it looks like it'll only take 2 or 3 more days. By the way, I casually struck up a conversation.
Huh?
This is your second time making this engine, right? You said you failed the last time. Did you already finish the part that gave you trouble last time? Oh. Right, I guess I did explain it like that. Huh? Did I misunderstand something? Not exactly, I was just choosing my words carefully. This is my second time making one of these, but the last one didn't fail because I couldn't actually do it. What does that mean? In short, the problems I had were all mental. I didn't encounter any major obstacles or anything, but as it got closer to completion, I started to wonder if I could really make one as well as my grandpa could. And if I'd be letting him down if I messed up after all the support he gave me. I just got more and more anxious and scared. And as I got closer to completing it, I froze. I got so insanely nauseous too. In the end, I just lied and said I got bored of it and gave up. Oh. Tsubasa's issues with nausea stem from all the expectations and pressure she felt from all sides. That trauma corrupted the one thing that gave her peace. But I think it's going to be okay this time. It was around this point in the project last time when I was overcome by the nausea, but this time there's no sign of it at all. I feel like I'll finally be able to do what my old sad self couldn't. I see. Maybe I've gotten stronger too. We can do this. We can do this. Yeah, we sure can. No matter where the chips may fall when it comes to love between Tsubasa and I, or whatever I decide to do going forward, I really, really want Tsubasa to be able to finish this engine. I think the battle's today, right? There's one in like 92 as well, right?
Get prepared. Be ready to...
I went out the main entrance and headed to the parking lot as usual. The blue sky filled my field of vision. A comfortable breeze grazed my cheek, but the very next moment I felt a strange presence behind me. I quickly whirled around only to see something that made me doubt my eyes. What? How? You invaders truly do resemble us in some ways. Is this a commander? But how? We should have killed them all. Takumi, get away from him. Those words finally brought me to my senses and I quickly leapt back. How did he get on the premises without the alarm sounding? Alarm? What are you talking about? Don't tell me he went straight through the undying flames. Are you alone? Usually the commanders bring their minions. I don't like them. They go against my principles. That woman is deranged for using them in battle. Wait, how is it that Tsubasa isn't always aware when an attack is happening if she is often outside? I don't know. I honestly think you can just go to the garage from the inside. So I don't even know. I feel like they just wrote us to be outside for this very specific instance. I merely wish to know who all of you are. I shall wait for you to prepare to battle. All will be understood when we cross weapons. With that, the commander turned away and put some distance between us. What is with this guy? He's clearly different from the other commanders. But whatever's going on, let everyone know and we'll initiate a defensive battle ASAP.
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength. Blood of my bond, release! I am an old-fashioned man. I need to fight someone to understand what they're about.
Okay, I don't think any of this was new.
Come, take up your arms. Show me just who you really are.
Who are these characters? Oh, I know that. I know that character. I know that character, and that one, and that one. Who's that? Who's that? Huh? It's funny. I mean, like, obviously, by this point, you're so familiar with every character once you go down this path from the first loop, even if this is, like, the very first, second loop route you go down. But it just feels odd because we haven't heard from anyone in so long. We did it!
Not bad. As expected from the sparklers of this planet's heroes.
What a powerful foe! It's so hard to counter his moves. His attacks are certainly formidable, but our attacks are hardly doing anything to him. It seems like that may be his ability. That might be what got him to the wall of fire.
We can't give up now. Keep going, everyone.
Damn it! I hate work without pay. Let's make this quick.
No special dialogue.
So, this is it then.
Where did he go? Look at all of that BP we can't use. I get the gist of what you're all about. Huh? He de-transformed. Why? Hold on, doesn't this give us an opening? We can get him now. Actually, my vision lurched. There was a loud thump. When I saw the great blue sky unfurled overhead, I realized what had happened to me. I'd been beheaded. And that was the end of my story. The moment I heard Tsubasa's voice in the distance, my vision turned red. And while I was out, my whole world was enveloped in darkness. How many days pass? Finally, I can think again. How much time has gone by? My head ached as if it was being bludgeoned by a blunt instrument, and an endlessly drawn-out agony suffocating me, and then it all suddenly eased up. I found myself awake. Takumi! Thank God you're awake. Are you okay? Yeah, just a little confused about what happened. Well, he suddenly lopped off your head. Of course, we brought you back with the Revivomatic right away, but you weren't waking up, so we carried you back to bed. Have you been with me the whole time, Tsubasa? Yeah, I thought someone should stay with you just in case something happens. Wait, that's right. What happened to Dalshia? What happened in the fight after I was gone? After he killed you, he left. He said he'd be back soon. What do you mean? I have no idea, but I can tell you what he said before he left. According to what Tsubasa told me, Dalshia was the father of the Squad 1 commander, Mervrum. He wasn't looking to avenge his son, and everyone sensed there was some friction between him and Veshnes. I see. How's everyone else doing? Because he's such a strong enemy, they're all working to think up a plan. They're in the cafeteria as we speak. If you're feeling okay, we should go too. Sure, okay. What about our romance story? Oh dear, are you okay? Yep, all good. Anyway, have we come up with any good ideas for defeating Dalshia yet? Just now, actually. Let me hear it. I hate to repeat myself, but apparently Yugamu had been collecting blood samples from the commanders for research at some point during all of our previous battles. As a result, he'd successfully developed a poison that was only effective on invaders. So we're using that poison. A new and improved version, to be precise. Tenkai says anti-gi with the jabasted emote. The whole gi thing has me like wonder, you know, the whole idea of the gi thing. Like, does the damage to the brain? If there is an order for routes, I think this route happens before we get infected with the gi. So maybe we don't have to worry about the gi. But there are routes where the gi is dealt with in some way, I think. There's the route where we get hit in the head when we go outside, and a bunch of people will get murdered as well, of course. But Takumi gets hit from behind, right? Or from above. And then later that route, they discover he has brain damage, right? So I think the gi was dealt with that way. Then there's the route where he's injected with a syringe, and the gi is developed with that way, as well as other weird side effects like the super smart-ass syndrome and fish syndrome. I don't actually think those are meant to be side effects, but yeah, I don't know why he keeps lopping her head off. Because I don't think it's the anti-gi thing in this case, but I don't know. I'll be tirelessly working on the new formula until Dalshia comes back. Yugamu, let me help. I'm not sure how useful I'll be, but still. It'll be quite heartening to have you as my assistant. What should the rest of us do? I don't mean to abandon everyone, but all I can suggest is that you stay vigilant and prepare. Other than that, live your lives as usual without regret. The day he comes back might be our final day alive. Without any guarantee we'd be able to win, we quietly went our separate ways. I went back to my room, but soon found myself with nothing to do. I decided to head to the parking lot as usual. I hadn't checked with Tsubasa to see whether we'd be continuing our work, but unsurprisingly, she was already there working away. I gave her a quick hello and joined in. Maybe the invaders know about Gi and how to deal with them, assuming both of them are native. I mean, yeah, I think that's very, very likely. If that is the case... Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. When you think about it, that makes a lot of sense because what timelines do we not get beheaded? In the comedy route, right? And what happens in the comedy route? We get injected with the serum. When we, oh God, it's... Can I zoom out more? No. We get, this isn't it. It's this choice. When we dodge the attack, right? Remember, no they don't, wait. Remember they have no idea what's happening when zombies attack Vesh? Oh, I see what you mean in regards to them knowing about the Gi. Okay, that's a good point. So the invaders wouldn't necessarily know about the Gi, right? Because why would they not know about the zombies then? That's a good point. Why would Vishnes not know about the zombies? I was going to say, what's his face? Dalshia doesn't even show up in this. I guess we haven't gotten far enough in this route, in the mystery route, have we? But there, yeah, so in the original loop, Dalshia doesn't show up either. We'd been through so much the past few days, so the vibe between us, well, it was obviously a little different. I was completely preoccupied with thoughts of Dalshia. Either Tsubasa was in the same situation or could sense what I was thinking, because we worked at a slower than usual pace. Why am I doing this whole romance thing anyway? I tried to push the thought back down. It wasn't the time to be thinking about this. It's too late to be asking this now. Way, way too late. Approximately 78 days too late. I looked over at Tsubasa in hopes of clearing my mind with small talk. But then, It was so subtle I thought I was seeing things, but the massive engine Tsubasa was building was tilting. Or more accurately, it was tilting. I was certain that at this rate it would tip over and crush Tsubasa. Tsubasa didn't seem to have any idea. Tsubasa! I stamped my foot on the ground, trying to force something out of my throat.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, that's not enough impact to mess up an engine like this.
I was asking about you.
Oh. Right. I'm completely...
Tsubasa?
Sorry. I'm getting a bit sick.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good now. Sorry, I must be stressed over the whole Dalshia thing. We should stop for the day. Good idea. She's nervous because of Dalshia. Fair enough. She'll be fine. Tomorrow's a new day. I repeated those reassurances in my head, knowing somewhere deep down that I was avoiding the reality of the situation.
Get ready for you, glory!
I felt a strange tension, an ominous feeling. Why did Dalshia throw up? Wait, why did Tsubasa throw up? She was doing so well. I know she said she was nervous because of Dalshia, but it could very well be because she was too close to me when she fell down, or it could be the completion of the engine too. But whatever was causing it, it should be good now, right? Hey, you're at it early today. No uneasy or anxious feelings here. I tried to convince myself everything was okay as I greeted her as nonchalantly as I could. Oh, morning. Sorry about all that mess yesterday. Already at her station, Tsubasa responded to me rather playfully. She seems fine. There really isn't anything for me to worry about. Are you okay? Sorry, stay there. I'd reflexively taken a step forward, but I moved back.
Sorry, but I'm going to have to tell you something you really aren't gonna want to hear.
Huh? I know myself enough to know the reason I'm getting sick. It's your fault, talk to me. Maybe fault isn't the right word. I guess it's thanks to you. No, that's not quite right either. But you're the reason for sure. What do you mean? It's embarrassing, but...
I think I like you more than I did before. Honestly, I was a bit nervous and nauseous being with you before, but it was never this strong. But the more I like you, the more nervous I get. And after what happened yesterday, it's just not stopping. Even just being near you.
No way. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? What's the right answer when someone tells you their affection for you is making them sick? I have no clue. All I could do was give a half-hearted acknowledgement. Right. I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize. But what do we do now? She's sick just being in the same room as me. We won't be able to work properly like this. It might even keep her from being able to finish the engine she started building as a means of proving to herself that she's stronger now. I don't want that to happen. I want her to finish it no matter what. I want her to break free of the past, which means my decision is clear. Let's stop working together. If there's anything I can help you with, I can work on it in my room.
Absolutely not.
I like how that whole time there was like dramatic thriller-esque music playing in the background.
Ugh.
I don't want to give up now. Not on this engine and not on you. But the old me might have given up on one, maybe even both of them, but I want to change. So let me keep doing things the way we've been doing them. Are you going to be able to keep going, though? Of course. I'm sure I'll feel nauseous, but that doesn't mean I can't work. But fine, then I'm going to use the ace up my sleeve. My prize from our 25-meter swimming race. I get to make one demand of you. Why are you being so stubborn?
I told you, right? I want to change.
I mean, if that's what you want. I couldn't turn her down. Not to mention, she wants to change. The assertiveness of her demand proved that she had already moved beyond the timid Tsubasa of long ago in my eyes. All that was left was for her to prove to herself that she'd changed. Is Zofran that effective, Tiff? Wait, I've taken it before, haven't I?
Well, the time it's in. Well then.
All right, let's get to it.
Wait, hold on. I want to double check something real quick. Okay, yeah. Wait. Not everyone. One person is not alive. Or not here, at least. Ava.
Huh? What happened to your glasses?
Oh, come on. This is totally a thing. When a girl who wears glasses suddenly shows up without them and makes all the boys go crazy.
What is it that... I mean, I know not another teen movie does this, but what's the movie that they're making fun of? Where, like... that stupid movie. The parody movie's good too, obviously. Or is good, I should say. It's funny. It's like when they're trying to figure out the girl that... that Captain America is going to turn into like the homecoming queen, and then they get to like, is it Janie or something? Oh, she's weird artsy girl with a ponytail.
I wanted to try it out myself.
Ah, right.
She has glasses. All right, let's get to it for real now. Just kidding. Tsubasa actually gave me the general rundown already. I guess I just hope you can make the best of the situation. Yeah, so long as she doesn't give up, I'll stick with her to the end. Good, but if it gets tough, let me know. I'm ready to be your support system. But why is everything so not going to plan right now? We've got the former strongest commander Dalshia and a girl who likes you so much it's making her throw up. Sigh. So frustrating. I couldn't agree more. But that's life, isn't it? If everything went as planned, it'd be a total bore. Well, that's what you have to believe if you want to get through it. Well, then, on that note, love it or hate it, there's 10 days left. Work hard in both romance and war, okay? That's your only option after all. Right. I'm pretty sure I'm not making that scene up. When they're giving her makeover, quote-unquote, I think, like, the quote-unquote, like... Wait, is it...
Good morning, troops! Rise and shine!
Is it Chris Pine's sister, like, you know, Captain America's sister within the show, goes up and just, like, takes off her ponytail and then takes off her glasses, and she like pretends she's a miracle worker or something too. It's ridiculous.
It's your 91st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. So work well.
Today was a fresh start, and Tsubasa and I were back to work. She fought the nausea caused by being in the same place as me. I felt so guilty knowing it was because of me, but I wasn't going to run away from it. As long as Tsubasa won't give up, I won't either. I steeled myself and kept working. Thanks for sticking by me. It probably doesn't feel so good to be told you're making me throw up. I do feel a little guilty, but it's not bringing me down or anything. Plus, I know you're nauseous because you like me. Really? Then that's a good... Sorry. Don't be sorry. That's not going to be the last time. That's for sure. I thought about not telling you about it. I figured I could just hold him in. But I'm glad I did. I figured you'd be understanding, but still, I wasn't completely sure. I've been thinking a lot lately about how I'm really glad I started to hurt you. Sorry, I think I missed part of that. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll tell you later. I see. We worked hard for almost a full day together, and Tsubasa never threw up, not even once.
Up and at 'em, troops! All of you!
Maybe Tsubasa had been putting in extra effort yesterday to keep me from getting hurt. She threw up 7 times today, maybe because she'd fought too hard, but it didn't really slow down our progress. I felt sad I couldn't comfort her by rubbing her back because I knew getting closer would just make her more nauseous. Man, that's like the worst feeling in the world. Oh, okay, that's probably, I'm exaggerating, but it's a really bad feeling when like you've thrown up so much that you can't throw up anymore, or like nothing comes out. Ugh. It started before the morning announcement, probably as soon as the sun rose. God, I hate that feeling. Oh, is it day 93 when the fight comes? I leapt out of bed, awakened by the sudden blaring of the alarm.
Intruder alert. Defense.
It's Dalshia. I immediately flew out of the door and ran as fast as I could to the war room. Is everyone here? Are you ready? Is it Dalshia? Yes, he walked right in. He's brought plenty of lackeys with him, too. So that's why the alarm went off this time. He really intends to finish us, doesn't he? But it's pretty bold of him to just come straight in. And it seems almost like he was waiting for morning to come. Enough about that. What about the poison? Yugamo and I managed to finish it. Thank goodness we spent all night working on it. Sweet, nice going, Nozomi. But how do we use it? Just put it in a bottle and chuck it? A primitive method like that might be good fun, but I've come up with a slightly more efficient method. We turn the poison into a gas and have him breathe it in. We've made a trap that we can place. We can position it and activate it as at any time using a remote control. I'm going to find a place to set this. Once it's in place, I'll need you to get Dalshia to stop near it. If we get him to stop there and then activate it once everyone's gotten some distance, we should be able to get him to inhale the poison. If that weakens him, we might be able to finally land some attacks. But considering how strong he is, that's going to be a pretty tough mission. So be it, we have to try. Well, then it's about time to get this done. Everyone, we have to win this. Forget about everything else and give it everything you've got. It's time for a defensive battle. Hey, what about Ato? Has he just been like hanging out the entire time? I still find it so funny how like glasses have been like this weird okay, so maybe this wasn't the case, but I feel like I remember it being the case where like I don't think people considered glasses to be attractive like in the 90s or whatever, right? Or early 2000s. But now like I think glasses, like I never had an issue with glasses, obviously. In fact, I don't know. I think glasses are can be pretty and cute. But I'm not crazy, right? Like that. I feel like that was a thing within the last 20 years. People like didn't like glasses from an aesthetic standpoint. I know why people wouldn't like glasses from a practical standpoint. Like let's say you're an athlete or something, or you just don't want to have glasses on. Like, you know, I get that.
We freaking did it, guys! Take that!
Let's mess them up!
No! It's dangerous to counter right away. There's still gas lingering in the vicinity.
I think this is all text we've seen.
Yeah! Take them out!
But it's just fascinating to think about like what is considered attractive like during different periods of time, like what's fashionable and whatnot too.
Poison gas.
Incredible. And I never would have guessed.
Everybody, all together now!
Who'll survive?
And then he doesn't survive.
Help me!
Help me!
No!
Where's my daughter?
What's this? I didn't ask for reinforcements.
I want to die.
Wait, it's the opposite. And also, we haven't had this before, have we?
Kill me.
You are seeking a place to die as well, then. How pitiful.
Huh. This is new, right, Tiff?
So, I've lost. The time of my destruction is upon me at last. I gave this battle everything I had. I have no regret.
This, of course, is not new.
A disgraceful end. Pitiful.
Veshna stamped on the commander's desiccated corpse with a sneer.
Damn it. Everyone, prepare to attack!
There's no need to rush. I don't intend to fight you yet.
Huh?
I am preparing an event. A ritual, if you will, to usher in my ascension to godhood. Our battle will take place then.
What are you talking about?
Be calm. The time is soon. Wait with bated breath, so that you may behold my birth as the one true God.
With that declaration, Veshnes turned and left. Honestly, after seeing her walk away, I felt relieved. We'd managed to defeat Dulcia somehow, but the time to settle things with Veshnes was getting close. I felt an instinctive fear of her. So I was completely relieved when she left. My state of mind is all wrong. I'm Takumi Sumino, the leader of the Special Defense Unit.
Troops, a new morning is upon us. It's your 94th day of active service here at the Last Defense Academy. The end of your school days is so close. All that's left is your battle with the final boss. It will surely be a grueling fight, but if you join hands with your comrades, you can surmount any challenge. Now then, keep your spirits up and protect our beloved school and the human race to the last.
You okay?
Yeah, totally. Well, not exactly, but I can keep it down.
If you're sure.
I know this is out of the blue, but... Did you think we'd survive this long?
I'm not sure. Am I the only person that finds this track to be, like, wildly inappropriate? I didn't at all. I can't tell you how long I thought we'd last, but I figured I'd suddenly end up dead with the world suddenly going black around me. Maybe I was in the same headspace, honestly. Of course, I swore we'd all make it to day 100, but still, that doesn't mean I completely believed my own vow. But now that we're here, I feel like we can do this. I think we might just make it after all. If we can defeat Veshnes without losing anyone, if we can all return to the artificial satellite as friends, some of us remaining close, others drifting apart, it'll feel just like a normal graduation is supposed to. In that case, how's your graduation project going? Think you'll have it done in time? Yeah, I think I'll make it. I don't mean to sound so casual about it, but it should be done by the day after tomorrow. It's finally happening. By the way, when we're done making this... Oh, great, Claire de Lune. I think I want to clearly define our relationship, too. So the day after tomorrow, I think that'll be the final day of the Tsubasa chapter, so give it some thought. About your answer, I mean. You got it. It really is like graduation. We were preparing for the end of so many different things. I hope if we reject her, we get the Takumi wants a harem and route ending, and then all the girls hate him for it.
Troops, it's time to rise and shine!
And then they leave him behind when they leave on the shuttle.
It's day 95 of your service here at Last Defense Academy. The Special Defense, the curtain...
Thank you kindly for attending this meeting. Please take a seat.
Pardon me.
Ahem. I've brought you here today for our 4th meeting to discuss your romance with Tsubasa.
What happened? Why are you being so formal? It's like the beginning all over again.
Oh, whoops. Come on, you big silly. We only have a few days left. It makes me feel like we've really got to give this the dignity it deserves. We've got to sit up straight and get serious, you know? So that's why. As usual, Tsubasa told me everything that's happened in the past 5 days. It was like so touching. This must be how parents feel seeing their kids grow up. Or maybe like teachers for their students. What do you mean? Tsubasa's changed so much, don't you think? It's so rude of me to say this, but her basic attitude was always defeatist and scared. She seemed like the type to tap out instead of fighting for what she wants, right? But now she doesn't want to give up on either becoming stronger or her romance with you. Squee, it's so wonderful. What's gotten into you? But well, I agree. She's changed for the better. Oh my, you sounded so detached. You sound so detached. You changed her, Takumi. She changed because of you. Come on. It's absolutely true. You should be proud. Your relationship with her changed her for the better, and changing her means you've changed the world. The world. Now you're exaggerating. Okay, true. Anyway, do you know how you're going to respond to her confession? Just kidding. I won't ask you anything so insensitive anymore. I know you'll be thinking about it until the final hour. Yeah, you're right. But still, thank you. What's all this? What's this all of a sudden? Are you unlocking a secret route? Was I one of your options without me ever realizing it? No, but you've been a huge help, Moko. If you hadn't run this game for us, I doubt things would have worked out so nicely. I think everyone involved has gotten a lot of encouragement from you. Oh, stop. This is why I feel like a teacher close to graduation day. I'm trying to save my tears for the ceremony. I could tell Moko was trying to keep it light to hide her embarrassment, but it wasn't all jokes. I knew that a small part of her wanted to cry. Okay, then see you later, Teach. Yeah, and don't forget it's not over until it's over. Secret Moko route.
Troops, a new morning is upon us. Start fresh and eager. You'll only be spending a few more days here at Last Defense Academy. You've already overcome so you got.
That should do it. Tsubasa murmured as she tightened the final screw. Is it done now?
Yeah.
Yep, so long as it runs. I'm gonna test it right away. Do you want to watch? Yeah, of course. Okay then, let's get behind something. Tsubasa plugged in the cord extending from the engine into something that looked like an electrical box. Here goes. She hovered her finger over a switch on the box and started to count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She flicked the switch. Huh? No way.
It works!
That's incredible! This means you did it, right?
Yep! It was a huge success! Thank you! It's all because of you, Takumi.
Come on. Actually,
Yeah?
it's kind of beautiful.
Yeah. I feel like I might start tearing up.
The real object of affection is for the engine. Finally, Tsubasa defeated her old self. She had bravely taken on the challenge to see if this time she had the skill to complete the project. And now victory was all hers.
Aha!
Congratulations, Tsubasa. I'm feeling proud and it wasn't even my project. Why's that?
Yeah.
Don't ask me, Takumi. But I think you know my fight isn't over yet. Yeah. Should I just go for it and confess? Yeah.
Then here goes. I feel like I'm just stating the obvious here, but I like you. I like you so much.
Thank you.
When I'm with you, I feel so calm, like I do when I'm with my grandpa.
That was like the is it Seinfeld where one of the characters says, "Thank you." Oh, I love you. Thank you.
But the more time I spent with you, the more my feelings turned romantic. And the more I liked you, the worse my nausea got. But I didn't want to give up. I wanted to hold on to my feelings for you and overcome my weakness. So, I really like you. Please go out with me.
Tsubasa Kawana, She lacks self-confidence, but she makes up for it with her incredible work ethic. Being around me makes her nauseous. It's a testament to how much she cares for me. The way I feel about Tsubasa is... decide your destiny. Continue the scumbag route. Tsubasa, I like you too. Please go out with me.
Are you sure? I don't have anything to offer compared to everybody else, and I get sick when we're together.
That doesn't matter to me.
I like you, Tsubasa. Something wrong?
Your chest is more muscular than I thought.
Really?
I'm just messing with you. Trying to hide my embarrassment, I guess. What I really meant to say is... I like you more.
No way, I like you the most. That would have made for a pretty childish answer, right? Instead of answering, I looked at Tsubasa snuggled up to my chest. At the same time, she looked back at me. I thought about the dream, and I could tell she was thinking about it too. As if we were following a script, we moved in closer. Huh? I suddenly paused and asked her, how's your nausea? Now that you mention it, I don't feel anything. Maybe it's all better now. Just like that? Seems too good to be true. I don't know.
Maybe it's the power of love?
Oh, come on.
More importantly, we were about to kiss, right?
More importantly,
She was right. That was what mattered in this moment. Was it because I'd already done it in a dream? It was supposed to be my first kiss, but it didn't feel that way. It felt like I'd finally gone back to the place where I was always meant to be. Like the future that was always meant to me had finally become my reality. I wondered if Tsubasa had chewed gum earlier in anticipation of this. My first kiss tasted like strawberries. No, we're scumbags because regardless of if he knows it or not, he's jumping through the timelines, okay? We're jumping through the timelines. We're scumbags. Especially when we're aiming for Hiruko, you know? What are we even doing messing with these other girls, you know? Karua, who the fuck is that? Nozomi? Is there a Nozomi character in this game? I don't think so. Moko route. Moko time. You see, like, even if Takumi never becomes aware of the different timelines and whatnot, we as the player are the scumbags then. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I just don't feel the same. Right, I see. I mean, it makes sense. Who wants a girl who pukes all the time? That's not it. That's not it at all. I just...
You just don't like me back? Sorry. That was really mean of me.
Is everything all right? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. From what I could see, she was anything but. But that didn't change anything. It was out of my hands. Fully and completely. Thanks for all the memories, I guess. This is the end of our time together, but Takumi, I'll never forget you for the rest of my life. Thank you. Okay, well, this is really the... Sorry, I was hoping I would be able to keep it together while we said goodbye, but don't worry about it. I don't want to look any worse in your eyes, so can we call it here? Sure thing. I'll get going then. See you. Yeah, bye. Time for... No, I actually don't think this is going to be like a shitty harem route. I think this might be the Moko route. If I knew things were going to end up like this, it would have been easier to just not do it, but... Oh, did you forget something? Oh. My deepest condolences. Come on, Kyoshka. She didn't die or anything. No, that works. I feel dead inside anyway. What did you come here for anyway? We're here for you. We know your pain after all. I appreciate that, but I'm not really in the mood to talk to anybody right now. It's okay. We don't need to use words. What do you mean?
Well, how do you like it? This is the luxurious massage technique of the All Suzuki family. You're experiencing the Shoulder Blade Ripper. Forget your shoulder blades. You probably feel like your whole mind's getting ripped out.
And this is the Magadori ultimate finishing move. Sotenkeiken Splitter of Scapulae. I banish these stiff muscles.
This actually feels a little too good. You call those stiff muscles? They melted in our hands like putty. Pathetic!
But Lady Kurata, the spirit of the soreness lives on. The vestiges of it linger deep inside.
Destroy it! Leave nothing behind!
Just hold it.
Hi-ya! I'm giving 120%!
Me too. My heart meter is max.
It's so relaxing.
It only feels this good because you worked so hard in the first place, Lady Tsubasa.
You're holding a lot of tension. You must have been very nervous when you confessed. Oh, is the pleasure bringing you to tears? I'm even better at this than I thought.
You're stuck with us until your whole body is soft and pliable. Have at you. Cry and wail to your heart's content until the deed is done.
Are we? Is this surely has to finish like at day 100 at this
A
point?
fine morning is upon us, so it's just
Yeah. Some of these tracks remind me of I the Somnium Files. It was happening again. I was unconsciously trying to go back to my routine, but I didn't need to go see Tsubasa anymore. I didn't regret not choosing her, just like I didn't regret not choosing Kulala and Kyoshka. I wasn't meant to choose her. To lie to myself and say I liked her when I didn't. That would have been disrespectful, not only Tsubasa, but Kulala, Kyoshka, and Moko too. I did the right thing. But... There was the ticking again. It sounded like it was urging me to hurry. Like it was mockingly trying to tell me it wasn't too late to change my mind. Unable to take it any longer, I quietly removed the batteries. And yet, in the back of my mind, I could still hear that damn ticking.
Good morning, world! Can you... Is this... Stay up!
Day 99 is the battle, right?
Let's get to it. Our final interview.
First off, I want to say thank you for your hard work. Honestly, I never dreamed you would take this so seriously, Takumi. Juggling preparations for our defensive battles, did we prepare at all? And the roller coaster of romance, the sense of responsibility knowing you had to respond to these girls' feelings. It must have been a lot. Well, I'm definitely exhausted, but I'll never regret this game so long as I live. I feel truly blessed to have been your game master. But still... What was that dream all about anyway? Right, I started your game because we interpreted the dream to mean one of the girls in it was destined for you. But now we just have to wonder what it really meant. But it's fair to say that you chose this outcome, right? Outcome? I mean, if you'd chosen one of them, that dream would have tied you to her. And everything else would have just been an obstacle to your rightful destiny. That's at least one way to interpret things, right? In that sense, you've decided the dream was nothing more than a dream. I see. It seemed like quibbling over semantics, but she had a point. What was that dream all about anyway? I'm the reason I'm sitting here without any answers. Anyway, the reason you chose this situation is because you didn't fall in love, right? You rejected those girls because you didn't like them like that, right? Or could it be that despite how many times you've denied it, you really do like Nozomi after all? Gotta go with our heart on this one. Nope. No, I don't. I don't like Nozomi in a romantic way. But then why? Kulala, Kyoshika, and Tsubasa are such good girls. Wait, I know. You realized your feelings for one of them after you rejected them, didn't you? I knew it. That's the exciting development you were hoping for, right? Do I have feelings for one of them after all? Nope. I'm assuming that's going to be like a bad ending if we go back on our words, you know? Then it's like we're window shopping. That's fucked. No, that's not it. Wait, is this the Moko route? The music feels like we're amping up towards it. It's just how things went. I didn't end up liking anyone romantically, so I didn't choose anyone. Am I weird or some kind of monster? No, no way. That's just the human heart. There's nothing weird about liking or not liking someone. Honestly, it was exhausting. I don't regret starting this game, but I'm tired. Once I came out and said it, it was like the dam had broken. I couldn't stop the words from coming out. Honestly, this whole time I've been thinking, playing protagonist in a romance game while fighting invaders is completely insane. I had bigger things to be doing. How could I possibly sort out my feelings in a situation like this? Takumi, it just like completely wore me down. It sapped my soul and my time. It took everything I had out of me. Why do I always have to be the one making decisions? It's so tiring. It's exhausting to reject someone's feelings like that. Wow, this is actually really, this is exactly, you know, this, wow. I don't want you to bite your tongue off, so grit your teeth for me, okay? Huh? Why?
Where am I?
Oh, you're finally up. You're in my room.
We got kidnapped.
Huh? What am I doing here?
That doesn't matter. Just keep your mind empty and stop thinking for a while.
But I can't do that.
It's okay. No one will blame you for taking a little break. You did great. You worked really, really hard.
I was ashamed. I hurt those 3 girls because I don't even understand my own feelings. What's wrong with me?
Oh my, are you tearing up? Oh, rest your head in my lap, okay?
Yeah.
There. You've been through so much.
She's blushing.
I'm just saying. Maybe there's a future out there where you choose me.
A future where I choose Moko? What is she saying? But then again, does it even matter? Right now, honestly, I just don't want to think anymore. Romance route. Consolation. All right, let's get the bad ending. Or maybe there's multiple bad endings here, right? It could be. I wouldn't be surprised if... Oh, actually, you know what? It doesn't look like there's room for more than one ending here, right? Unless this, like, moves over. I was just thinking if... oh, wait. Did I do the Nozomi one accidentally? Okay, we'll do the Nozomi one first. Oh, no. We're good. Bad ending time. Oh my god, I knew it! Love always wins in the end, no matter what. Okay. Oh my god, then who do you like? Who are you going to choose now that we're in the absolute final hour? Well... Oh, okay. I was wrong. There are multiple choices. Oh! Hey, I talked about this being a possibility. I hope we get destroyed. I hope Takumi gets completely destroyed. You deserve it, Takumi. You deserve to get smited. I like all 3 of them. Excuse me? I can't pick just one of them. I only realized it after my experiences with all of them. I like all of them equally. I want to be with all 3 girls. Have you lost your mind? I refuse to accept such a disloyal decision. Slam. I heard everything. Well said, Sir Takumi. What? What are you talking about? We've been talking amongst ourselves, too. We were wondering if you'd be okay with the 4 of us being together. And after our discussion, we came here to propose the idea to you. Right as we arrived, we heard you... No, this is the bad ending. Okay, it is bad. It's just a different kind of bad. I thought it was going to be good bad. Takumi getting smited, but no. We heard you proposing a similar idea and Moko was berating you for it. I'm certain our dream was hinting that this was in our futures. Are you guys sure about this? Yes, we're sure. This is the best decision for us. No one will get hurt and we all get what we want. It's the only way to do it. Although Sir Takumi's physical and mental burden will be 3 times as great. Well, someone as amazing as Takumi shouldn't have any problem with that. Right? Yeah, of course. I always subconsciously believed this was the best outcome. I just hadn't realized it was an option because of the social norms and ethics that I'd been raised with. Bring it on. I'll love all 3 of you. The power of our romances will soar to 300%. Eek! Wait, that was a unique face for her, I think. I've been defeated. I had no idea your love was so big and twisted. I guess I have to reevaluate my sense of what's normal. I'll retrain my heart with this newfound realization. And in the end, we were happy. We defeated Veshness without losing anyone and returned to the artificial satellite. Notice? This is creepy. There, the four of us built a happy family together. Wait, this is the first time we've talked about the freaking satellite. Life afterwards. Of course, none of us had any precedent for a family like this, so we fought and argued sometimes, but what we did have to guide us was our unwavering love. So long as our love never dies, I know the four of us can overcome any difficulty. Wait, is this actually a joke about Xenoblade 2's ending? How? What? Why am I on the ground? Yes! Yes! Good ending! I mean, you know what I mean.
How could you suggest something as slimy as dating all three of them? You don't understand their feelings at all!
No, the best part is that this is foreshadowed, you see? Right here, this is where we actually got knocked out. Right here. I refuse to accept such a disloyal decision. Slam! We thought that was the door, but nope.
You can't make a mockery of these things, you know? Not love! Not a young girl's heart! I won't let you disrespect them!
Good ending. Good ending. Good end. Living the dream. Good end. I don't know. This is also going to be like a bad ending, or, well, you know, a good ending if you're on my side. A good ending, because like it's this uncertainty that's, you know, obviously causing all these problems. I still don't know. You don't know. I know it's against the rules to ask, but I want to think on it some more. This isn't the end. Who do I like? Who do I want to be fated to be with? I want to spend more time with him until I can figure it all out. So I want to keep this going on the satellite when these 100 days are over. If they're okay with it, that is. What? Nothing. I think that's fine. You're right, talk to me. It might sound crazy coming from me when I made the rules, but love isn't a game. It will mean everything to those involved, so you should be willing to risk everything and keep moving forward to find your one true love. My one true love? Thank you, I feel more determined now. That's good. Well then, I'd better not waste any time. What are you going to do? I'm going to talk to all three of them right now. I'm the only one who wants this. I'm sure all of them will agree to it. They all liked you so much that they're not going to let getting rejected once stop them. I hope that's true. Oh, one last thing. If they all turn you down, come see your girl, Moko. Lucky for you, I'm single and ready to mingle. Yeah, I'll think about that. I told Kulala, Kyoshika, and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria so we could talk. Well, they were confused by my suggestion at first. How pitiful, but if you insist, I guess I don't mind hanging out again. I'm all for it. Next time, I'm going to capture your heart through your stomach, Sir Takumi. I'm in too. Honestly, I still have a lot of unresolved feelings, so I feel like having future plans will motivate me in our last battle. Thank you. They're really such great girls. I need to win this so I can enjoy a future with them. We need to win this. Over. Oh. Not over? At last, the fated 99th day had come. In place of the usual morning announcement starting the day, wow. The intruder alarm began blaring. She's here.
Intruder alert. Defense mode.
Okay, here goes. All right. I really thought it was going to end abruptly there. I don't see Veshness on the monitor. Are we going to have to wait and see then? She's playing with us, drawing this whole thing out. Everybody, are you ready? This is our final battle. For my final act, I'll crush that vermin and spray her brain matter and viscera everywhere. Well, let's go. We're gonna become the heroes of humanity and earn that sweet, easy life. I'm nervous, but I refuse to die in a place like this. I'm going to live on and do all the things I've always wanted to do. This is the last time I get to bully these invaders. I'm going to have fun, befitting of Hell's favorite little demon prince. It's okay, we're going to win. I just saw it in a vision. I'll give up my worthless, filthy life for all of you who were kind enough to befriend a creepy piss stain like me. This is the last unwanted kill I will have to go through. After this, I can focus on murdering only the ones I truly want to out of mutual bloodlust. Get a taste of my special techniques. I'll show you why pro wrestling is the best in the world. I'm going to protect everyone. That's my decision. I'm going to trust in and press on. We can do this. We'll find a way. This is our final defensive battle. Maybe we'll actually see what's on the artificial satellite this time. Yes, I'm going crazy. I really hope there's another like boss fight. Like what we had with Ato. Veshness was calmly walking towards us as if she owned the place. The moment I saw her, my heart started to race like it had never raced before. It was as if the hemoanima, the cryptoglobin inside of my body, was responding to her as she approached. Then she stopped right in front of us while we stood on guard.
Don't think I'll grant you an easy death. Your power and the power of the Second Coming are mine. I shall devour all.
I don't think anything will change, but just in case.
Wicked invaders! Revenge your evil ways before your new god!
Dun, dun, dun. Become as God. This cannot continue.
You better get a good taste.
What you're feeling right now is
The power of our love!
Here we go, everybody! Get her!
We haven't seen this cutscene in a long time, I feel.
There is only despair in this planet's future.
truly the worst of all bad endings!
We did it. We beat her, right? Congratulations, everybody. All that's left is to wait for day 100 tomorrow. Oh, thank God. Humanity's wish is finally granted. Huh? This is the end of our thrilling school experience? And nobody even died? No, I want a do-over. Where's the reset button? Cut it out. We're finally done fighting. I think this calls for a celebration. I don't think so. You're a nuisance when you're drunk. Then why don't we eat something sweet? Oh, that's a great idea. A tired mind and body need sugar. Then that settles it. We talked about everything that had happened so far and about what tomorrow would bring over cake. Cake had never tasted so sweet. Surely something keeps us from getting to the satellite, right?
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 600 seconds.
Or it's going to stop right at the satellite launch.
Special defense
or
unit
way to the
members,
satellite.
please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
We had evacuated to the schoolyard when day 100 came. In front of us was... Why is Dodomi front and center?
Attack mode.
Quite the weapon.
That thing's gonna launch some kind of crazy attack when it counts down to 0, huh?
We just hop in the escape pod and say goodbye before then. A fine plan, if you ask me.
What about Ato? But knowing this is the end. Yeah, it's a little sad in a way. Graduating isn't the goal, it's the first step of a new journey. What are you talking about? Is that a wise saying from a great master? That's a Moko original right there. I wanted to say something impressive at the end. I could swear I've heard it somewhere before, though. Well, whoever said it, they're right. This was the end of our 100 days, but our lives would begin anew after. Our life after day 101, which we so desperately fought for.
Pervert sword girl, keep away from Takumi.
Lady Kurata, you must stop looking at Sir Takumi like a maiden in love yourself.
Hey, you two. Be nice to each other. This is the end, you know.
Are you trying to act all mature and unbothered for Takumi? You won't get away with this.
Come on, that's not it.
But she's right. We should get along for now. We worked so hard. We're the Takumi Lovers Club after all, right?
I get what you're trying to say, but I don't know about that name.
Who raised you to have such terrible naming sense?
It's embarrassing to me too, so let's not go with that one.
What? But it's such a cute, great name. Even if you tried to force me, I shan't change it.
Stop! We'll come up with a new one in the pod.
Right. We have plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Who would I pick as our time unfolded? Thinking about it ties my stomach in knots, but I'm happy to have the luxury to feel that kind of pain. I might even go so far as to say I love it. This is the stupid, ambiguous ending that a lot of rom-coms have, right? Okay, yeah, so it doesn't show us the satellite, of course. Graduation day. No, that is straight up like the yeah. All right. Oh, this could end right on that day when we get turned down immediately. Ba. Call me superstitious, but we're gonna load the game after we do this ending. Yeah, I'd constantly denied that my feelings for her were romantic, but who was I fooling? I like Nozomi. I see. I really wish you'd said something sooner. Then I could have changed the game or stopped it or something else even. I'm sorry. I only realized it myself because you asked just now. I was like, yeah, I really do like Nozomi. So we don't need to dwell on the what-ifs. I'm sorry. Huh? Why would you be sorry, Moko? I feel like I might have caused you to repress your feelings with this little game. Come on. That could be true, but there's no sense in bringing it up now. The game might have repressed my feelings, but it was on me to figure them out now. You don't need to worry.
No.
Okay. Well, if you insist, then I won't. Please don't.
Hey.
But what are you going to do now? What am I going to do?
Yeah.
I mean, about your feelings. It's already day 98. Win or lose, our time here will be over after our next defensive battle.
Yeah.
Are you okay with not telling her how you feel, not confessing? Well, but what is there to confess? I've hardly spent time with anyone other than the contestants in this in the game this whole 100 days. I'd barely spent any time with Nozomi. So you're saying there's no point in telling her because she wouldn't say yes? I mean, that's an uncharitable way to put it, but yeah. You're so uncultured, Takumi. All three of those girls told me something after they confessed to you. That they were glad they told you how they felt, even if you turned them down. But none of them said they wouldn't have said anything if they knew they wouldn't end up with you. Here's what I think. Every heart in love wants to express itself. Of course, there are beautiful feelings of affection that are never confessed, but I'm certain that the hearts they belong to wanted to share them. What does your heart say, Takumi? Are you sure it's not begging you to tell Nozomi? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure why I brushed off the question. My feelings for Nozomi were yearning to be revealed to her. I am yearning to tell her how I feel. But, by the way, just this once, I don't think you have to worry about upsetting her, okay? She's just as good a person as you are, Takumi, and surprisingly open-hearted. Thank you. I stood up after thanking her. Huh? Where are you going? Isn't it obvious to find Nozomi? Right, good luck out there, soldier.
Hey.
If I die out there, please pick up all my bones. You can trust your girl, Moko.
So, what did you want to talk about?
Nozomi...
I knew more than anyone what I needed to say, but the words just weren't coming. The feelings I wanted to express so badly were trapped in my throat.
Is it something that's difficult to talk about? Should we try again later?
Actually...
It was my first time experiencing being on this side of a romantic interaction. I had no idea how terrifying it was to express these feelings to someone. Kulala, Kyoshika, and Tsubasa, all three had managed to overcome that terror to tell me. I finally understood them, but it was too late. And that understanding nearly brought me to tears. Through stinging eyes, I spoke.
Nozomi...
I probably don't need to tell you what her response was. She apologized and explained that things were too sudden for her. We had to start as friends. If we survived these 100 days and got back to the satellite, we'd go out somewhere. So at least I succeeded in lining that up for myself after day 101. And so came the temporary ending to my life of romance. I calmly accepted how everything had ended because it was so logical. But I was still glad I told her. My heart really did want her to know how I felt. One sec. Start a day. The artificial satellite is not a good place, guys. We all know this.
Good.
We all know the artificial satellite is not a good place. See, I can always speed through that ending again if need be. It won't be a big deal. I don't know what's going to matter. I don't know what's going to matter. I don't know what's going to matter. We can start this route here. It's like we came here for answers, and then we ended up on the freaking rom-com route. Oh, no. That lock was the confess to Nozomi route that I just undid. I could completely be wrong, but I'm honestly wondering if the game is keeping track of what I'm doing beyond just what is present in the timeline. Because there are like instances in other Uchikoshi games that like your dialogue changes based on what you've done or haven't done. Right? We were lied to, okay? Whether she was joking or not made no difference. This was one order I wasn't willing to follow. I couldn't kiss Hiroko, not with the way I felt about Karuha, or Nozomi for that matter. I still wasn't sure whether those two were the same person or not, but when I thought about them, I knew I couldn't go through with this. So I didn't. I didn't say or do anything. Are we doomed to end up with Nozomi / Karuha? She didn't speak either. We both sat there in silence, gazing at the undying flames flickering in the distance. After what seemed like a long time, Hiroko finally broke the silence.
You didn't think I was serious, did you? Honestly, you're just as naive as ever.
A faint smile played across her lips for a moment, then she abruptly got to her feet. She left without saying another word. I didn't have a chance to stop her, and was left all on my own. Once again, Hiroko had avoided telling me the truth. All of a sudden, she seemed so fragile, so vulnerable. Like if I called out to her now, she might disappear completely. Despite all that, I think I finally had my answer. Just now, Hiroko said I was as naive as ever. That's a weird way to talk about someone you've only known for 9 days. Those words, along with everything else that had happened, were starting to add up. Hiroko was like me. She wasn't the same Hiroko that started out here in this timeline.
She's also a time traveler.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 10th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wow, look at you got.
Why am I listening to this? What? Hello, this is a supplemental broadcast. Ignore the announcement about celebrating your milestone. I already unlocked all the classrooms.
Hooray!
That means you don't get anything special today. Just use this time to train extra hard, okay? Training, huh? I doubted I'd be making time for that today. I had something much more important to deal with. Namely, picking things up where I left off with Hiroko. She'd blown me off again last time. I was getting tired of this. Today's the day I get the truth out of her. Of course, just saying it was one thing. How do I actually do that, though? Technically, I'd refused to carry out Hiroko's final order. That meant our deal was off. If I tried the straightforward approach, she'd only blow me off again. What the hell happened before this? To be fair, I only remember because this route has been on my mind for so goddamn long. So this is the route where we tell everyone, or we don't tell everyone. We save, of course, Sire. I guess that happens in all routes. We spare Eito, and then we choose not to tell anyone about time traveling. And on going down this route, we went to the second school early, picked up everyone, and then also kidnapped Nigo. And all of this was to essentially, as long as we followed all of Hiroko's orders until day 9, Hiruko was going to tell us the truth about everything. By when she says to kiss her, and we tried to obey it, and then they fell off, and they fell off the building. And because earlier there was some talk about how, it was such a minor little plot device, but the Revive-O-Matic got hurt when Takemaru threw Takumi against it. So that's why they were only able to revive Hiruko and Takumi like 3 days prior, or from day 3 or something like that. So that's why this route is completely fucked. The romance route is like a bunch of garbage. I mean, some sentimental garbage, but still garbage. And also why it takes so long to be revived. So in this route, we've just refused Hiruko's final command, which meant we didn't get the truth. But Takumi has like kind of wizened up at least somewhat. If I try the straightforward approach, she'd only blow me off again. But what else can I do? This sounds like such a cliche, but maybe I could give her a present. Something special, something that would show her I really care and get her to trust me. Only problem is, I can't think of anything that would move Hiruko that much. I thought about it a while longer, but still didn't come up with anything. Guess I'll just have to ask the others. And so after breakfast, I set out to ask around and try to figure out what to get Hiruko. Yeah, are we doing the cat? All right, who should I talk to first? This could have been such a good point for a story lock, right? Hello, Takumi. I've been thinking about when you visited me a while back. You said you're alive. I've been trying to figure out what you could have experienced to make you say that, and... and what? You really want to know? Yeah. Then let me out of here. I promise I'll tell you then. So that was just another ruse, huh? Was it, though? I assure you, it's a very convincing theory. As if anyone would fall for that, I glared at Eito for a moment in silence. If you did let me out, I could be useful in other ways, too. I could act as your advisor, help you out with any little things you don't want anyone else knowing about. Not interested. You're the one who's visiting me. Why are you even here if not to hear what I have to say? I came here for ideas on how to get through to Hiruko. But even if Eito did know anything useful, he was the last person I wanted to get help from. Oh, don't look at me like that. I might just have to tell everyone about the other thing, you know? Which other thing? About you coming from the future. You still haven't told them, have you? I'm kidding, I wouldn't do that. It's a secret between you and me. And a secret this important isn't something you blurt out in the heat of the moment. No, I'm saving it for the right moment. Suddenly I noticed something sticking out of Eito's pocket. I darted forward, reached in, and pulled it out. What's this? Can't you tell? It's a balloon. Not just any balloon either. It's made of a special kind of rubber that makes it extra sturdy. I stared at the balloon in my hand, trying to piece some things together. You can have it if you like. There's plenty more where that came from. I shoved it in my pocket and left. Yeah, the sturdy balloon is one of the things we need for the Calico figure. Why? Because I remember the components, you guys. I remembered the components. Checkmate. Yeah. Yep. Who? Oh, so. Wait. The Eito may or may not. I think the more important thing to get from this conversation, though, is that he probably wasn't lying about having someone help him to get out of the courtyard, because part of the way that that Ava killed Shoma, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's who killed who with the courtyard balloon scene. Part of how that happened was, first, the water had to be raised up to near the top of the cage, right? So Shoma at that point is assumedly floating or swimming, and then the balloons are blown up. Or the balloons are blown up and then the water's filled. Whatever the order actually was, right? Right. But Ava wasn't... Ava didn't know how to do it, presumably, herself. Wait, I actually don't remember, but X told them what to do, right? X at least told them that they need to kill Shoma. That was like the more important thing. And X probably gave instruction on how to use the sturdy balloons. So my assumption is that that whoever X is working with Ato, or Ato is X and had to work with someone. But regardless, the way he got out of the courtyard was the sturdy balloon method. That means he had to have had someone else help him, right? So, like, we weren't 100% sure that he could, like, maybe he got out of the courtyard on his own or outside of the cage. But knowing the sturdy balloons are involved, I think, determines that he got out with the help of someone else. Because someone else had to fill up the courtyard and also bring the air compressor. Maybe this is why I don't like Nozomi. But I'm kind of convinced that K, who he mentions, that Ato mentions, this K character that helped him out, it stands for Kirifuji. Hold on, who else has a K in their name? I know Kako, of course, but is there someone else that I don't remember what their last name or first name is? I mean, I don't know, maybe? Yeah, Katawa and Nozomi, Kirifuji, and Katawa are both K names. Oh, Kurata. Yeah, that's true. Kurata, Kyoshika. There are a lot of Ks. There are actually a lot of Ks. Oh, yes. All right, let's get another component. Takumi, perfect timing. Can I put you in a Cobra twist real quick? I'd rather you didn't. Then what are you even doing here? What is there to do in a gym besides wrestling? There's tons of stuff. It's okay, I get it. You've come to interrogate me about that thing, right? Well, it's true. I opened the valve for the fountain in the courtyard all the way. What about it? You saying that could have had something to do with how Ato escaped? I didn't say anything yet. This sounds like it could be important, though. Was it multiple people? Huh? Can you tell me some more about that? It was yesterday, really early in the morning. I'd say 1 a.m. on day 9. I felt really hot and I couldn't sleep, so I went for a little walk in the courtyard. Then I ended up talking to Ato. I've been wondering just how high that fountain over there can reach. Maybe you'd be good enough to turn it on for me? Once he mentioned it, I got curious too. I opened the valve and the water started shooting up like a huge geyser. And you just left it like that? Yeah, Ato asked me to. Said watching it would help him sleep. That definitely sounded suspicious. I wasn't sure what it meant yet, but I felt like I should remember it for later. Right now I had to focus on Hiruko. I switched gears and asked Moko if she had any idea what she might like. She thought for a moment before answering. I don't know how much this will help, but she once told me she likes stuff that comes in sets of 3 colors. 3 colors? Yeah, stoplights, sports medals, that kind of thing. Even wine that's got 3. Even wine's got red, white, and rose. Oh, and another thing. Moko reached into her hood and pulled something out. Sanshoku Pon.
No.
It's 3 flavors in 1 bun. I got it from the cafeteria. I was gonna eat it later, but I've got plenty more. You can have this one. I had no reason to say no, so I took the bun and left. I'm assuming I'll get more information going to the courtyard because our resident detective here will help us out. It's funny though, because I feel like in every other game that the Danganronpa writer has written. Well, actually, maybe Rainco doesn't follow this so much, but there's always like one character that actually, when like there's a mystery around, there's always one character that has a very good grasp of the situation. That's just a shithead. that won't tell the main character. Crap, I can't think of the blonde guy with glasses name from the first one. But that was his role for the most part. I guess the white-haired detective also did so similarly, but it was more for the main character to have growth. I guess it was that way for both, technically. Please don't disturb the crime scene, Mr. Sumino. The world's greatest mystery-solving twins are working a case here. A case? Isn't it obvious? The sad or scandalous Aotsuki disappearance for short. Why is the short version longer? Have you found any clues? No, not yet, but there is one thing that's interesting. Talk to me, did you notice anything strange about the courtyard when we came here last night? No, not really. The ground was damp. The whole place was soaked. There are a lot of plants here, so there is a lot of moisture around, but it was a lot wetter than usual yesterday. It was like the courtyard had been doused by a sprinkler or something. I didn't notice that at all. But what's it got to do with the sad case? That's the question we aim to answer during this investigation. The ground in the courtyard was wet. It's weird, but I've got other things to worry about. I asked Ima and Kako for ideas on what might make Hiroko open her heart to me. To their credit, the two of them gave the matter some serious thought before answering. Sorry, I've never really spoken to Hiroko all that much. Me neither. I don't think I can tell you anything useful. That's too bad. Here, maybe this will make up for it. Kako reached into her pocket and took something out. What's this? It's a piece of poop. What? She's kidding. It looks like some kind of animal fossil to me. I couldn't tell you what kind of animal it was, though. We found it while we were looking for Ato before. It looks rare, doesn't it? Here you go. Without waiting for a reply, Kako pressed the strange fossil into my hand. Well, they had no reason to refuse to take it, and I figured it might come in handy, useful for something later on. Literally the last component I need for the Calico Cat statue. It's not going to let me do this, but... I want to talk to these two. You guys have really done it this time. Are you still sore about the Revive-O-Matic? I thought you fixed it already. We repaired it enough for it to be operational again, but it's still not at 100% capacity. The cognitive reconstruction circuit is still fried. Even if we bring you guys back, you might not keep all your memories. Is that bad? Of course it is. That's why we're working so hard to fix it. We're on a break right now, but we are working on it. That said, it's nothing you need to worry about. We should have it done in another 2 or 3 days. Considering the next battle will be on day 15, that timing works out quite well. 5 days until the next battle. Even if it takes a little longer than they said, it should still work out fine. While I'm here, there's something I wanted your opinion on. I asked Sirei and Nigo for ideas on what might make Hiroko open her heart to me, but... Wait, are you planning to seduce Shizuhara? That will not do, Mr. Sumino. We cannot allow salacious relationships between students at this school. So it'd be okay at other schools? No, I shouldn't say that. It'll only make things worse. I tried to explain myself, but they wouldn't listen, and I left without getting any useful ideas. Hey, that was like actually a good conversation to have. Like there was lore and stuff. Let's talk to Nozomi, the traitor. So Kawana probably got the pump from the garage to Ato is what I've determined. Something to make Hiroko open up to you. Sorry, I can't think of anything. That's okay. Anyway, what are you doing in here? I wanted to make sure we have a solid strategy for our next battle. I thought I might pick up some tips on military tactics from some of these books. Alright, whatever. Nothing suspicious there. Oh, talk to me. Are you here to help me train? I'm still so weak. I feel like I might keel over if an invader just looks at me hard enough. Sorry, but there's something else I wanted to talk about. I told Choma about my quest to gather information. We'll probably stop here in a second. Something that will make Hiroko open her heart. Well, I can think of one thing. Soft vinyl. What, like plastic? Yes, like a doll made from soft vinyl. Although doll isn't really the right word. Maybe figure would be better. It's not just the human-shaped ones she likes after all. Did Hiroko tell you that herself? That's right, she used to collect them back in the complex. A sadistic ice queen like her secretly being a passionate toy collector. It's kind of cute, don't you think? Those are some surprisingly strong terms coming from Shoma. Oh, speaking of toys, about 2 days ago, Eito asked me for something. I just remembered now, and it might have something to do with how he escaped. What did he ask you for? Some sturdy rubber balloons. Empty ones, of course, not already inflated. There were about 100 of them. 100! I made them using the gift-o-matic and gave them to him that morning along with his breakfast. He said he wanted to help strengthen his diaphragm and improve his lung capacity. I didn't believe that was all there was to it, of course, but I didn't see how it could hurt, so I gave them to him anyway. Did Kyoshka give him the fucking air pump? Was it as simple as that? Yeah, I mean, when we were going down the mystery route, I think our initial suspicions were that X, the mysterious hooded figure, was Eito, right? An Eito from a different timeline. So, like, this feels like it adds up tremendously, right? I know we also were suspecting at some point in time that an evil Takumi would also be, like, quote-unquote, entertaining as a thought. And that's still possible, I guess, right? But I think the Eito explanation just fits too well. Do we have any other conversations? Okay, I think if we do this, if we talk to Kyoshka, we'll be forced to make the cat. So maybe we should call it for now. Make the cat and then start the cutscene. I guess we could save right before the cutscene starts. I don't know. We could do that, I guess. Something that would touch Lady Hiruko's heart. I'm not sure how useful this would be, but I believe she likes cats. Cats? You know, furry creatures that go meow. She had a pet one back in the complex. She admires their independence, their ability to work at night, and their hunting habits. Apparently they remind her of herself that way. Huh, cats, huh? If I may, I've been wondering about Sir Eito. Do you really think he could have broken out of his cage without any assistance? Is something bothering you about that theory? It may be nothing, but something curious happened 2 days ago on the night of day 8 after we'd all assembled in the cafeteria. When I heard there was no post-battle celebration, I wandered into the courtyard to get some air. She's an idiot. There's no air in the courtyard. It's literally inside. It's an interior place with an airlock. When I was out there, I heard a voice coming from the animal pens. It was Sir Eito, of course. He requested that I close the drain in the courtyard of the grounds. The sound of the water was keeping him awake. Even a prisoner deserves humane treatment, and I thought it couldn't possibly do any harm. So you did it? Yes. I don't see how it could have any bearing on his escape, but I thought I should mention it. I think this is all I'm going to learn for now. I don't know if I'm any closer to winning Hiruko over, but at least, I can just save it here. This is a good spot. All right. So I will see you guys later. We'll save up here, I guess. Have a good one, everybody.